What's up, my financial family? How y'all doing today? Are you having a hard time sticking to a budget? Trust me, I've been there. I know, I get it, I understand. So for me, when I had a hard time sticking to a budget, it's because when I made my budget, I just put my bills down and then I put savings. I didn't go into no details or none of that. And so I was just putting the money for my bills in my checking and then the rest of my money in my savings. When you're writing your budget down, you have to do more than just put the bills on there. You got to also write, okay, put this towards the vacation account, put this towards the emergency fund, put this towards investing. Like, divvy that money up, you know? Some people say to do a zero-based budget. I never used to do a zero-based budget. Whatever was left over was just going in the savings, and that was that. So once I started making my budget with the purpose for my money and putting the money in like for vacation or for going out to eat or having fun, for investing, my next problem was I was putting all my money in the same account. So in my head, I'm like, okay, this is gonna go here, this is gonna go there. But with the money being in the same account, it made me gear off my budget very easily. So I would suggest opening up multiple bank accounts. That way you can put the money in a specific account. Like, for example, have your vacation account, have your investment account, like money come out this account every month to go towards your investments. You know what a lot of people suggest doing is like sinking funds and stuff. Yeah, I'm young. I don't know much about a sinking fund, so I can't give no advice on that. But I have heard of people doing that, like putting their money in sinking funds and whatnot. Do your research is all I gotta say. Do your research. For me, putting my money into separate accounts and labeling that account for what I want it to be is easier for me to keep up with and maintain versus being like, okay, I'm gonna just put all my money in one account and then try to mentally keep up with everything. Because no, you're gonna break the budget. You're not gonna stick to it doing it that way. Well, at least for me, for example. So yeah, putting the money in separate accounts does help with sticking to the budget. 1, 2, just being easy on yourself and giving yourself time to get used to the budget also does help, because anytime you start something new, you gotta ease your way into it. It's gonna be hard to just be perfect at something right away. So be easy on yourself. So 1, have a purpose for your money. Make a plan for it. 2, give yourself a chance to stick with that budget. Give yourself a few months to do the budget. And 3, I would say, like, one thing that helped me too is like analyze my spending before the budget and then analyze my spending with the budget. Last year I had got off track with my budget. I had stopped budgeting, to be honest, and so I was spending like crazy again. So I'm like, okay, let me get back to budgeting, because I need to put myself on a budget. Once I had got back to budgeting, that's what made me come up with the idea to analyze my spending and from without the budget and to with the budget, to help me see, like, okay, this budget is really helping me. And y'all, once I did that, I promise you, it really does help, because it helps you to see how much money like you waste on unnecessary stuff when you don't stick to that budget. And like, I'm gonna tell y'all some of the financial mistakes I made in a video coming soon, so stay tuned for that. But like, y'all, I have not been the greatest when it comes to sticking to a budget, so I definitely understand. Like I said before, just have patience with yourself. It took me years to really like get it together. Let's make an effort to stick to our budgets each year. Throw some encouragement in the chat to help one another. I got faith in y'all. You can do it. If you grew off the budget, just get back on it. Swing back to it. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's okay. Like I said, it took me years to really get it together and figure it out how to stick to the budget, because it's very difficult. I get it. So thank you for tuning into this video. It was cool talking with y'all today. Stay blessed, stay positive, always spread love.